All right. Hello, everybody. This is Kareem from Mathemagic. There comes a time in any mathematician's life where he or she must learn to factorize. So, you guys, this is a factorization worksheet. Make sure you go ahead and do it, practice, see that you can do it, and then I'll see you once you've done it. Pause the video now and try it out. Alright, so hopefully it was manageable. Now I know that this looks long and gruesome and difficult, but if you've got your factorization technique right, this shouldn't be too much. So what you do need to do is to find a common factor between the first thing and the second thing, and imagine that you're reverse expanding the brackets, and then you can always double check by expanding the brackets again to make sure that it works. So I'm going to do the solutions with you now. So the first one is 4 times x plus 2, because if I expand 4 times x, I get 4x. 4 times 2 is 8. I'm going to go across question 2. I see 6 as a common factor, so I'm going to say it's 6 times, and then I'm left with x minus 4. And I go to question 3. I see 5 is a common factor, so I'm going to go 5 times. And then if I open my bracket, I'm left with 4x's plus 3, I guess. So that's 4x plus 3. The next question, I see that 2 is a common factor because both of them are even. So I got 2 factor of x squared plus 2. So far so good, and I'm happy. The next one, I see that 4 is a common factor, so I'm going to factorize by 4 and say that's x squared plus 5. And I don't slow down, I keep going. Now this one's a bit dicey and tricky because 6 is a factor, but x is also a factor. So you can take out 6x for this one. So this is what you should do. So 6x, open bracket. Now you're left with x minus 3. And you double check 6x times negative 3 is negative 18. Okay, so this one, x squared minus 7x is x factor of x minus 7. Here I can see that 2x is a common factor, so I'm going to say 2x factor of x plus 2. Seems good to me. I hope you got them right so far. This one here is a little x factor of 3x. A little bit tricky because it's minus 1. 1 times x is x. Okay, this one I see 2x is a factor, so I'm going to do that. Take away 2x. And I get 3x's minus 1. Same thing again. Now these are getting a little bit trickier, but not too bad. I can take out 5y's here. So if I take out 5y, I'm left with 2y minus 1. And then this one, 35x squared minus 28x. If I take out 7 x's, so I noticed that 35 and 28 have common factor 7, so I get 7 x's. I can say that that's 7 times 5, so 7 times 5 minus 4. So far so good. This one is again x factor of x plus 2. The next one is y. So the numbers, there's no common factor between 3 and 2, so you could just say y factor of 3y plus 2. The next one is going to be, let's see, 4x factor of x plus 3. It's getting a little bit squished up now. I hope you guys can see all right. This one I can take out 5y, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. 5y factor of y minus 4. Okay, and then here I can take out, okay, so these are getting tricky. So I can see that there's a 3, I can see that there's an x, and I can see that there's a y. So I'm just going to do that. 3xy factor of, and now I'm left with 3y, so I'm just going to write that down. 3y plus 4x. So I don't have enough space here. 3y plus 4x. This one's similar. I can take out 2ab's, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now luckily I have more space on this side. 2ab factor of 3, and then the ab's are accounted for, minus b. I want to say this is 3, take away b. Yep, that's right. And then here I can take out 5x's, so 5x's factor of x minus 5y, x minus 5y. This is supposed to be a y. There you go. And then this one, 4xy. So I'm going to do that. 4xy. Factor of 3x for this one plus 2y. Okay, we're nearly done. Hold on tight. Hold on tight. We're nearly finished. 5y's here. 5y's. So 5y factor of, what do we have here? 3. So I can say this is a 3 minus 4z squared minus 4z squared. That's right. And then last 2 or 3 rather. This is, I think there's just a 6 here. So 6 factor of 2x squared minus 5. And then the last 2 questions, so this one is going to be, so what can I take out here? I can take out xy. So I can say xy factor of y minus x. And this very last one here, I can take out 4y. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. 4y factor of 3y minus x. And I'm good. Woof! Okay, so that was a big worksheet, but you see when you do it quite fast, it's actually not that bad. So you could spend a long time just looking at this and not doing it, or you could just go ahead and do it and then you're done with your homework, which is super cool. And by the way, if you know how to do this, next time you have a test on factorization, you should totally ace it. This is like step 1 for factorizations. The next step is to know how to factorize a quadratic equation, which you don't have to do right now, so don't worry about it. But this is good enough. So make sure that you learn how to do these and that you're okay with it. And thank you for following us and for subscribing to the channel, because it helps us a ton. But when you help us, we can help you, because we can help you with your mathematics at school. And thanks for doing this worksheet today. I shall see you all in the next video, and practice your mathematics, and remember to do some hard math. Bye. Bye-bye.